Welcome, everyone, to the new age, the age of Barry D. Brick. With merchandise! Everyone, I present to you the long-awaited, highly vaunted Barry D. Brick plushie. Okay, so, just gonna, hold on, gonna get my microphone a little bit out of the way here. Just gonna set them right next to each other. It's kind of like a magnetic pole or like a black hole kind of deal. They can't come in contact with each other or else the universe will end. It'll like collapse in on itself, but I could get them pretty close. There we go. There we have it. And I'm sure that Barry is, for some people, probably their new god. I mean, yeah, he is attempting to take over the world. Let's just spell this out right away, right? Like, you ever watch a show? It's kind of like a common trope in a lot of fiction where there's some kind of mass-marketed doodad that's like step one in taking over the world. I think that happened in Doctor Who once with like the cubes, right? But yes, Barry is now available in plushie form, created by the good people over at Teespring, the same company, the same website that I do all my shirts and everything from. If you want to go check those out down below as well, everything's there in the Tekking101 store. And so when I guess you sell enough stuff on the website, they give you the option to make your own plushie. And I was thinking, well, I could make a Tekking plushie, but that wouldn't sell. The Barry plushies, those would sell. I knew that. So we're going with the Barry plushies there. The reason I didn't do the straw hat was simply for like a copyright trademark kind of thing. I feel like I probably could have gotten away with it. I don't think it would have been that big of a deal because it's just a straw hat at the end of the day. Or maybe I could have removed the red band. But I decided just to play it safe. And also now, this Barry, the one that you can purchase, is now customizable. So now you could put on any kind of silly hats on your Barry the Brick plushie. I sent the dimensions and everything. I tried to get everything about the same size as Barry. This one, I think, is a little bit wider than our Barry that we know and love, the original Barry, the Alpha Barry. But it's very similar in terms of size and dimensions and everything like that. Also simple that it's just a brick, right? So in terms of a complex plushie design, this really is not. Had the wings on the back. The wings are sewn on in such a way that they can actually flap, but they are like securely on there. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't recommend being very rough with the wings. But the wings can fly, so you can have, Barry the Brick coming to rescue everyone, flying away. There you go. Could not do the googly eyes because of, like, safety reasons, because these are small objects that could fall off the plushie, with kids and, like, animals and stuff could eat them. They're choking hazards, so we couldn't do the googly eyes, unfortunately, but we just have these sewn-on eyes here with this expression, so Barry will constantly be looking off to, like, stage left, be, like, constantly looking off to this direction, so, yeah, I'm sure that could be used in a bunch of, humorous different ways that you could position your Barry the Brick. The mouth is pretty much the same. The name tag, okay? So what I did was, and I love this, and I'll put up some more high quality images here so you can actually see them a little bit better, but I sent them pictures of Barry, and for the name tag, I'm like, I wasn't sure exactly what they were going to do, how they were gonna, like, etch the name tag, if there was like we're gonna sew it on or whatever. So I said, if you can't fit hello, my name is Barry, just put Barry. Just put Barry in, like, big letters. That would work. That's viable. What they ended up doing, though, is they actually ended up, I guess, scanning this in and just using that with the, the sewing machine or whatever. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how these things were crafted, but it happened. Magic, okay? Actually, I think hold on. The tag that it came with says, your unique sample was designed with love and unicorn dust. So Barry is, I guess, 35% love and 25% unicorn dust, and I'll leave the remaining percentages up to you, exactly what he's made out of, but I'm pretty sure it's not earthly matter, right? But at any rate, yeah, they just scanned this in. So the Barry the Brick plushie that you will end up getting is, like, my handwriting that I made the name tag for Barry. So that's pretty cool there. And once again, I'll show you, like, a higher res image of it there, right? But yeah, that's pretty much it in terms of the plushie. Barry, in case you're curious, weighs almost 5 pounds exactly. He weighs like 4.96 pounds, in case you were curious about Barry's weight. This plushie weighs considerably less, so you don't have to worry about hurting yourself. I can't tell you like there's been a lot of times where I've had to do videos where I'm like, you know, I have to like scrooch down underneath my desk or whatever and like pop up. I'm always afraid Barry is gonna like fall down on me or something. So don't worry about that. Don't worry. Barry the Brick the plushie is much more lightweight. He does not squeak. I considered doing that. I don't know if I guess they could have done the squeaky, but they probably didn't. But, you know, they doesn't squeak or anything. The material he's made out of exactly, I'm not really sure what it's called, but it's the kind of material that does this when you, you know, move your hand up and down it a certain way. So you can go from, like, Barry in pristine condition to Barry in, like, battle scarred. You know, this is after Barry clashes with Aka Inu or something. Of course, Barry would win, but he took a hit, so, of some magma to the face. But then he can just, there you go. There, you're good to go. So, yeah, there's really not much more to it. It's literally a brick with wings and a name tag in plushie form. These are for sale for $25 US. That's the price point. I mean, I think the average price point for the plushies was a little higher than that, like at least $30 or $35. So we got it down to 25. I asked the person, and they are, you know, available worldwide, you know, available to ship in the United States and Europe, should be available worldwide. So go down below to the link if you would like to check out and get your own Barry D. Brick, the plushie. I'm not really sure what I am unleashing upon the world, though. That is a concern. But this is a thing that exists now, to harken back Barry's birth. You know, when I created Barry, and I was like, well, this is a thing that exists now. This is also a plushie that exists now. So, yeah, once again, link below. And Barry, the Brick, he's a plushie. You can own him. You can just set him right there. He can kind of stand up on his own. It's just you kind of have to. I'm just gonna move you aside for right now, Barry. This is your plushie. This was your plan, buddy. Okay. So getting him to stand up, it can be done. But the wings are obviously a little bit, you know, off center. So you could set something behind him. But I did get him to stand on his own position. Or see, there you go. See, it can be done. It can be done. It's just, it's a little bit more difficult because obviously the original is a lot heavier and much more flat rather than plush. But yeah, that's the Barry the Brick. Look, it looks like it's the same exact character, right? I could do a whole video just like this, not even any different, right? So yeah, Barry the Brick plushies. That's where we're at now at this point in human evolution. It goes, like, it's like Dr. Stone, you know, it's just like, you know, it took mankind 2 million years to reach the moon. I'm gonna do that in, like, a few years. And then we're going to not only go to the moon, we're gonna go beyond Senku, plus Ultra, Kaisaku Oni Ore Nar Luffy. We're gonna make Barry D. Brick plushies! Yeah! That's the pinnacle of mankind! Alright, that's pretty much all I got today. But yeah, go check out Barry the Brick plushies below. Thanks for watching, everybody. This will be Tekking, and the original Barry, Barry 0, and Barry 1 signing out. And then all the other Barrys that will come forth beyond this. Alright, thanks for watching, everybody. Later.